If it's one thing we understand at the Science Museum is that visitors, people, are fascinated with themselves. We love seeing ourselves reflected in the cultural artifacts around us, in the technology that's created for us. We think that humanoid robots are this brilliant combination of hubris and science and technology, but also a healthy dose of egocentricity, creating these machine things in our image. The definition of robot has changed over the course of time. Robots themselves have existed as automated beings that are capable of being programmed for many, many hundreds of years. We begin the story at the Science Museum 500 years ago, which is when we have our earliest artifact on display. But really, in literature and archives, you see evidence of robots going even further beyond that.
Creating a robot that looks almost human-like, but not quite. It's very unsettling to us. A lot of the science fiction robots that we create are very malevolent characters because they're personifying these anxieties that we have about the future. And so, in a way, when we're battling these robots, we're battling our fears, and I think that's a really powerful image. And I think it's a question that's been asked of all disruptive technologies throughout history. You know, how is our relationship with technology going to change, and how is it going to impact our world? It's a question that we invite people to consider in the exhibition. We have visitors be able to come and see 3 collaborative humanoid robots that are actually working in factories alongside people today. But it's a serious question. You know, to what degree do we want to let these robots into our everyday lives, and to what degree do we want them to do work for us?
Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye now. His answer? Because we have not yet learned to make sensible use of it.
Get a good flight in? You'll never guess what Jamie said this morning. Okay, I don't know if she really said anything, but it sounds like she's starting to, right? Doesn't she sound amazing?
It's surprising how far away we are from being able to recreate a person in a robotic form. The most advanced learning robot that we have on gallery is actually called the iCub, and that has the intelligence of a 5-year-old child. So after 5 centuries of investigation and research and development, this is how far we've come. But that's not surprising. The human being, the human brain and the body is one of the most complex things in the universe, and we're still a ways yet from being able to recreate that.